everyone. Today I'm going to talk a bit about microbiome and you know share certain facts and truths which are really relevant because we've seen flurry of gut microbiome testing company, right? And which one you should choose, why, whether you should choose them or not, or probably is gut microbiome everything, or we there's more to the story, right? So let us discuss this. So essentially, if someone is telling you that we do a gut DNA testing and could address all chronic diseases, or I could address diabetes, cancer, cardiovascular disease, chronic kidney disease, skin issues, autoimmune number of things, right? So do not believe it because gut microbiome is just one part of the story. It is not responsible for every single disease. Although we know that uh, you know every disease begins the gut was told 2,500 years ago, and and again that is something people have believed, and we also started with gut microbiome. But essentially, we really need to understand your biology. You need to be healthy, so you need to look at your body as a helibuoyant whole. You have to look at your body as a system biology. You have to adopt a system biology approach. You have to look at your gut microbiome. You have to look at your oral microbiome, look at skin microbiome, scalp microbiome, right? Your immune system, your hormones, right? Your heavy metals, right? Yeah. So in case of female, vaginal microbiome, right? So these are the multiple factors, and how we'll also look at the environment, how each of these microbiome interact with the environment, right? So essentially, just by looking at gut microbiome is not going to give you a complete picture. It is just going to address a part of your health, a part of your disease, right? And that is the reason. So that is first thing you should understand, that you need to understand your mitochondria, you need to understand your immune response, you need to understand your gut microbiome function, you need to understand oral microbiome function, you need to understand your skin microbiome function, you need to understand your scalp microbiome function, you need to understand your vaginal microbiome function, right? If a female. So these, you have to look the entire picture here, right? Uh, that is something really, really important to understand, right? That is the first thing. Second thing, I have discussed this earlier also, that 99.999% of the DNA companies are microbiome companies, are the microbiome DNA companies. They tell the composition of microbe, right? And it really does not matter, right? Because our body is a sack of chemicals and biochemical functions, right? So essentially, you don't having a bacteria doesn't mean that you have that disease. For instance, if you have P. gingivalis, doesn't mean it will cause gum disease or type 2 diabetes or maybe Alzheimer's. Uh, it can only cause when it is overexpressing gingipain, right? So 88% of the adults have P. gingivalis, but doesn't mean 88% of the people have gum disease or have type 2 diabetes, right? So again, that is one example. Another example is Akkermansia muciniphila. Again, it is one of the bacteria that is related to production of bitrate, but it is also implicated in development of multiple sclerosis, right? A number of other autoimmune issues. So essentially, you have to understand not which bacteria is there or what their potential is. That is really doesn't impact. And unfortunately, you name any of the gut microbiome company, right? Which they just tell you which bacteria is there, right? So again, you two-person may have a different set of bacteria, but they may be producing same chemical which is causing, for instance, type 2 diabetes, or two-person may be having different bacteria, same bacteria, and expressing different, or producing different chemicals in different individuals. So you have to look at, there are tens of thousands of biochemical functions that happen inside our body, right? So when you're looking at your biology as a whole, you have to look at, there will be thousands of biochemical function activities which is causing you disease, and thousands of them which is giving you health, right? So just decoding one of them also is not going to help you. To look the entire story. You have to look the entire biochemical function, what enzymes are being expressed actively, what proteins are being overexpressed and expressed, what genes are being expressed, right? What your mitochondria is doing, what your inflammation level is, what uh, you know uh, your microbiome is doing, what how it is impacting your hormonal relatives that your skin has, right? So they will look at multiple things, what genes are being expressed by each of the microbes, right? So there are multiple things to look at, and again, we at Gene Clinics, we are a system biology company. We do not focus just on gut microbiome. Right now, we measure the biochemical function. We do not tell you what bacteria is there in our which we in our even analysis or report which you get. You will not find name of the bacteria. We generally transform the gene expressed by your microbiome into biochemical functions, right, performed by them, right, and which is again expressed in various activity level of various pathways, right. So essentially, we measure 100 plus pathways right now. So, just having a name of bacteria doesn't help, right? You need to understand if that bacteria is expressing a particular gene which is lead to activation of certain protein, which is either causing inflammation or maybe giving you beneficial nutrients, right? So you do not need to know the potential, you need to actually measure the biochemical functions of each of the microbiome, whether it is oral gut, vagina, skin, scalp, right? Or your immune cells or your mitochondrial cells, right? So and this is we focus on the biochemical functions, focus on the biochemical function of gut microbiome, focus on the biochemical function of biochemical function of oral microbiome. We also look at mitochondria, right? We look at energy efficiency. We look at these interaction between these internal microbiome within the gut microbiome, within the gut and oral microbiome impact your hormonal health, your skin health, your cognitive health. We actually measure your neurotransmitter production. We actually measure your hormone level. We actually measure your amino acid uh, metabolism, right? So we look at the inflammatory pathways. We look at the uh, cell harmful compounds and toxins produced by our microbiome. We look at the actual nutrients produced by our microbiome. So we go beyond DNA, we go beyond the potential of microbiome. So just to sum up, just looking at gut microbiome is not going to help. It is an important part, but you have to look at the entire picture here, right? You look at oral microbiome, you look at mitochondria, you look at immune cells, you have to look at skin microbiome, you look at scalp microbiome, right? You have to do not look at the composition or diversity of the microbial DNA. Any company is doing it, it is a completely waste of time and money, right? You have to look at the biochemical functions performed by the microbiome, right? Because actually our body is nothing but collection of various biochemical functions, right? So this is where we come in, and our product is completely departure from the existing standard gut microbiome DNA solutions. We focus on the biochemical functions of different microbiome, living inside our body. Right? So that is one thing, and now we also offer annual monthly subscription on our product where it becomes light on your pocket as well, right? So so that's it for today. That's just what I want to discuss today. Thank you. Have a great day.